for the delay. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Karlisa once again. So just come on in. Let me know what you got going on this fabulous Saturday. So I know it's been a huge delay, but it's a valid reason. So come on in. Come on in the room. Let's go. Hope everybody having a great evening or whatever time it is in your time zone, that you're having a fantastic day. Because I know that we are blessed and what they say, highly favored. So come on into the room. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? What you got going on? Know you had a busy day since you had to work. Hello, Malachi. Olsen, what's going on with you? Good, good. How is the dog? Just waiting on more people to come on the channel. If you new here to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me. Just got a nice long hot shot. Okay. Okay. That ought to be something else. Hey fam. I was hoping you was getting on. Hold on, I got you. Hope everybody doing well. I had a good day, busy day. And I called myself getting on a little bit earlier. It didn't work for me. So here I am. But I'm here. We're here together. Just waiting on a few more people to chime in. But I could tell you all a little bit of the tea. And we're going to address the situation. It's crazy. It's mad crazy what love can do. What love can do to you. I'm glad you all are on. So glad. Oh, let me get myself together before I go on in. Just waiting on a few more people to chime on in. Because you know people chime in late. They have to go back on what we just talked about. So I'm learning lessons here at the same time. At the same time, I'm learning. So welcome, welcome, welcome for those that's joining. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Of course, we're going to talk about this one topic, then we're going to add on topics like we usually do on this channel. So, with today was crazy. So, and we definitely do. Hello, Cameron. How are you? If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, but it could push out to the other subscribers. Because as I have been talking about this week, YouTube saying that a lot of notifications haven't been going out. So make sure that you hit that like button for our people can get on. For they'll know we on. And besides, I was late getting on. So everybody probably thought, oh, she's not getting on. But honestly, I am. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I know a lot of people probably thought I wasn't coming on. I had a big day today. Trust me. Busy. And I have, if you really know my story, and I have had a busy day today. Well, with this channel, we try to be nice to others. We stay positive. If positivity isn't coming from you, we do this timeout for a little while. And I have a person that will put you in timeout just like that. Or we'll be poof, be gone if it become very disrespectful. So those that have joined, those are the rules of this channel. Everybody else is different. I have to just tell you what our rules are. We're here to talk about different topics, something that you may be going through or you know somebody else going through. You can always drop it in the comments and we will refer back to them. If I don't hit it, somebody will see it and then they'll respond back. Yes, definitely could be positive. I broke my arm because the inner block fell on it. Did you do that today? Well, we try to say as much as we can be positive. We try our best. We try our best. Sometimes it could jump off to the negative zone, but one of the subscriber will bring us back down to reality. So it happens. Everyone is not perfect. You feel me? Oh, well, I hope it get better. I definitely hope it gets better. We all hope. That's not me. We all hope. What size was the engine block? Oh, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, a foot and a half just fell on my, oh, wow. That sounds painful. Very much so. If you're new to the channel, while the others are talking, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me, for the other subscribers can be notified. Please. All right, check this out, everybody. I don't know how many of you all have been in this situation or you just felt that the love was in the air. But with me, when I have dealt with people in the past as dating or whatever you want to call it, as friends, I have to be dealing with you for a while. But you to have any kind of access to me. I mean, any kind. So I'm not sure how many people is out there that's like me, but I hope it's more of me than a little bit. This young lady had been dating this guy. And I'm not going to broadcast her name right now. She's been dating this guy for 2 months. So basically, she's financial set. Beautiful woman. Got a head on her shoulder. Have a great job. And the guy that she met basically was finessing her. And she thought it was about love. It's crazy. So when they say love can make you do some crazy things, in this situation, I truly believe it. So he was doing his little thing at the beginning. So I believe he was just whining her in, being generous as a young man. And she started falling forward and they started being together a little bit more and more and more. But the red flags were there. She never been to his place. He always had to go to her place. She couldn't never call after a certain time. Okay, so that's two things that I have said. One, never been to his place, don't even know where he stayed. Two, what was number two? Anybody can tell me what number two was? You know I'm an educator, so I'm going to give you a quiz. What was number two? Not all at once. What was number two? Thank you to the fella in the back. Hey, is it Sanika? Asenica? If I pronounce it wrong, I totally apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm doing well. Hey, if you all haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button so it could go out to the other subscribers that we're on. We're on live. Oh, now we gonna have distractions. Okay. Okay. So now need everybody to focus. Okay. The young lady had been dealing with this guy for 2 months. He was a very good guy, as she said. And she was falling for him. She never known, where he basically stayed at. And number two was that at a certain time of the night, she could not call this young man. So right there, I don't care what you call my name. You can say it either way. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Because I know sometimes I don't like when people jack up my name. So I'll let them do it about 2 or 3 times. Then I'll like, okay, you try to pronounce it. And then again, the right way, then I'll try to help them. So that's why I said it like twice. But thank you. Definitely huge flags. You're absolutely correct. Not saying that somebody just got to go to your house, but at least know the area. Like if the person stay on the north side of town or the south side by racetrack on 115th Street. At least you have, yes, I am married. Da, 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 da. At least you have some type of indication where this person stay at, man or woman. The second part about it, if I'm talking to you and you saying it's just me and you, then I should be able to call you at any given time. Not saying 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. But if my cutoff time with you is 7 or 8 o'clock, then I'm like, something not right with this picture. Wow, yes. You say, is my husband a lucky man? Of course. He'll tell you that. He'll tell you that. That was a sign that he had somebody. Absolutely. And do you know, this young lady clearly explained that she didn't even see it coming. She didn't see it. And she was sincere with her words. I didn't know. I really didn't know. So I'm sitting there like, So you don't know where he stayed. And you have basic limitations of when you can call at night and morning. So basically the only time he was calling, if he was in the car or he was at work. Then on top of that, I know a lot of people like right off real, Don't say, hey, I work at, I'm just say JC Penney's. Everybody know I'm not working, so hey, look, check it out. But just say that you say, oh, I work at JC Penney. I don't have to know what JC Penney you working at. But you may not even say you work at JC Penney. You may just say, hey, I'm an accountant. I'm an educator. I'm a lawyer. I'm a blah, 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 blah. So this cat told this beautiful young lady, I'm not going to leave that out. Beautiful young lady, sweet, that he was an attorney. Hopefully one day some wonderful woman like you out there somewhere. Oh, but hopefully, well, they say we come in a needle in a haystack. You got to just, but be specific. Just don't say you want a woman. You better be, I want this, I want that. You may not get everything that you want, but at least try to get majority. Because you don't want any woman. So, going back with this young lady. You got me. Perfect. Going back with this young lady. This lady was just so heartbroken. Because that's 3 things. Now, we done named 3. Okay, we'll deal with that. So you still like, okay, so we say, well, I want you to meet the family. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. The last one when I was, the last one when I was with Burn. Me bankrupt. Oh, okay. You end up going bankrupt. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, check this out. So let me explain something to women and men. Don't trust the family. Don't trust the family. Because with me, how my mouth set up, I'm like, ain't that what happened to? Because don't get me confused. I will mess you up. I don't mess so many of my cousins up. Especially if it's a girl that I really did like they were with. And now you're trying to bring little baby over here. Like, who are you? This day I have to play John for 5. Oh, wow. All right, well, you definitely have a blessed night. Enjoy your time tomorrow. Throw us some prayers for all of us. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe as well. But don't trust family. Don't. That cynical, that was for you. Do not trust family at all. When I tell you, they will act like they don't know that old girl messing around with 5 or 6 dudes. And she bringing you and she just brought somebody else last week. Or the opposite. Old dude have somebody coming around the family every other week. So when you talking about, oh, well, I met this family or I met her family. BS. You better go and do a check mark or whatever. Because they will screw you over. Yes, ma'am, no doubt. Perfect. 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 See you tomorrow. So, basically, yeah, family will clock for you. For real. Accept the real deal. Like, I'm the real deal in my family. They know do not bring nobody around me because I will screw them over. And it's not intentionally. It's just like, I be like, for real, like, who is that? And you are? So, I'll be like, look, it's too much stuff going on out here. It's too much to be around here playing. People is getting hurt because people are playing with people's feelings. They need to stop. And if you're looking at this video at a later date, if it's you, please stop. These girls are hurting these men. It's just not men. These girls is like for real. So please stop playing with people's emotions. But this chick was like, well, I must be it because he done took me around the family, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And we going off, and I'm going to be able to meet his people, some more people. Okay, cool. So now you really getting all comfortable with old boy. And that's all right because, hey, that's your little thing that you got going on. But little do you know, he was setting you up for failure. And when I say failure, he set baby up for failure. He got real close. That you know, when you're talking to somebody and you leave your purse or whatever around, you're not thinking that they may not go into it because y'all cool, you know. I'm feeling you, you feeling me. So therefore, I'ma just be a little bit more relaxed. I say that. A little bit more relaxed. Hey, I'm sorry. I got some more people that came in the room. So if you is new to the room, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for the notifications to get pushed out. Hit the like button for the notifications to be pushed out. But my people would know that we are on. Before I leave, can I see you? No. No. You see enough. Anywho, so this young lady, she left her purse around, just jumping out, going to grab something, came back, not knowing, oh boy, yeah, you tried it. I don't disrespect my husband like that. Sorry. Anyway, oh boy, done went in her purse. Done went in her purse. He didn't touch the cash. Because, you know, sometimes when you know that you have $25, $100, $200, $300, and somebody just being your present and now you got some missing, then you know that that person actually, you know, basically done took your money. And that's who you've been around. So, anyway, what he did, he took a picture of her credit card, front and back. So, apparently, this card, well, she set up pretty good. So this card, she had a lot of money on it. So she done talked to him about the different business. She been saving. She trying to do this. She trying to do that or whatever. So he's taking notes. He's listening. He's taking notes. That's why you can't be straight up and open with so many people. You can't do that because people will set you up. They will set you up. You have to be very mindful. And please, whatever you do, be very careful of who you open up to. Because this man was taking notes of everything and watching within these couple of months. Yeah, it's messed up. So basically, he was watching all her moves, what she was spending. So he knew. He knew where she worked, what type of income she was bringing in. She had her own place, nice car. So she was good. She was good. She really didn't need no man. Like really, other than, you know, the other things that we do as in a relationship. But as somebody taking care of her, no, she didn't need it. She didn't need it at all. So what happened was she ended up going into a store, and she told me she was gonna be like for a while. She asked me, you know, you want to, you know, go in or whatever. So he had a headache, and he wasn't going to go in. So she was like, well, you know, okay, you don't want to come in. I'll just be right back. Guess what? She wasn't even gone long. By the time when she came back, he was gone. That man got out that girl car and left. So she kept calling. So then whatever number he had given her, it honestly wasn't his right number. He probably had another phone. I don't know. She didn't go into details with that. But what happened, he ended up blocking her. So when he blocked her, She was like, but dang, like, what's this all about? So she called from another number. So he ended up picking up. So that's how she knew that she was blocked. So she was like, how you left? You know, you ain't say nothing. Like, what, did I do something to you? It was like, nah, nah. So next thing, she knew, she was like, but dang, like, she really was like, what did I do? Like, trying to get a full understanding. So she was like, well, I'm going to just let it go. I'm going to just let him chill. And then I just try to reach back, you know, at a later date. Because she really didn't know what was going on. Next day, you know, she was at work. So apparently whatever she do, she can't have access to her phone. She can't be on her phone. When I say racking up charges on that card. Killing it. Killing that girl card. And then on top of all of that, once she realized what was going on, like she had all these charges, it was too late. So what happened, when she knew she hadn't been really around a lot of people, she basically, you know, dumped it down to him. So again, she called from another number, tried to get in contact. And he answered, because he don't know the number. He answered. She like, hey, you know, you did some charges on my card? And he was like, no, what you trying to say? So she was like, well, you the only one I had been around. So you the only one had access to it. So he was like, no, I don't know what you talking about. But I got to go. Click. So now that number is not even working anymore. Little baby couldn't even report him because the name that he had given her, that was not his name. It was not his name. She also said they never took, anytime she tried to take a picture, he'll turn away. Like you could never see his face. He'll turn off. Girl, you had so many signs. You had so many signs because I'm out with you. Let's take a picture. She did, but it was after the fact. It was after the fact. She didn't realize it. Because apparently it's not a card that she used to use. And she wasn't getting no notifications like on her phone or like email that this card was being used. She didn't know at all. So once she found out, that's when she reached out to him. So yeah, it's a sad situation. Yes, I was just saying that. It's a sad situation, but these things happen. Now that girl is hurt. I'm sure the credit card, I don't know for that amount, how they go by, you know, putting the money back on the card, you know, because they say, you know, hey, if you, well, I never had that much money taken. I don't have that much money. But I don't know if they'll put it back or, you know, that's a lot of money. I know they have to do an investigation, but to make sure it wasn't her. But she can't even give no information because she didn't know the man real deal information. Like, for real. And it's sad. It's sad because it's people out there. So he got close to her enough and had this girl thinking that they're doing their thing. He done brought her some little popcorn, little ring, and you know, asking the mirror. But he asking you, he say nothing to any of your family members or none of your friends. Like nobody. Like nobody. So it's like, dang, babe, girl, little baby, you got to be very careful. And guess what? She's not the only one. She's not the only one out here that fall like that. She's not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the first thing I said. Because if he got anything being delivered, but you know, somebody else had chopped me up with that. They said you could go that route, but she was like, she was dealing with somebody that did her similar to that, but not as much. But this guy was basically sending it to like abandoned like house. It was like abandoned house. So I guess when he got like, whatever been delivered, then he went on and picked it up or whatever he had going on. But I felt so sorry because the tears was rolling. She was just embarrassed, sad, at the same time. And it's like, definitely a scammer. Definitely a scammer. And I'm like, look, baby, you had so many signs. You had so many signs. But sometimes people don't, they so gullible. Some people are so gullible. They don't be thinking until after the fact. When they really done sat down and be like, dang, if I were thinking, this is what they did. And I could have called it before it got too bad. So it's like, that's a hard lesson to learn. A very hard lesson to learn. Only thing I'm grateful for, that he didn't hurt her in any kind of way. He just did his little thing and left. But guess what? He did her like that. I'm sure it's more people that he's doing like that, or he's going to do like that, or he have done it before her. But it just amazes me. And see, with these people that I'm like, at this point, was that really his family members? Because you know how sometimes you'll be around, hey, Jay Bliss, how you doing? You know how you'll be around, like, somebody for a while, and you may say, oh, this my cuz, this my people. You know what I'm saying? And you may think, oh, this is his family members, But you just, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know little baby is hurt. She's confused of why. Because apparently she is a great person, to be around. She have a giving heart. And she was like, she don't understand why somebody would do her like that. Yes. Thank you, Stevie. Welcome. Welcome, Jay Bliss. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for it can go out to my subscribers, please, that we're on live. Usually I try to get on a little bit earlier than this, but I had a delay this evening. So just be looking out for me to get on. With this channel, we try to stay positive as much as we can. If we go up on the negative side, the subscribers try to help bring it back in to the positivity again. We don't tolerate any disrespect of any kind, or we don't do any sexual content on here either. But welcome again. You're vibing with Karlisa. Perfect. Thank you. So yeah, that's was it with her. Basically, I'm like, everybody was just feeling sorry. I'm like, people could just give her something, but I don't know. I'm sure they're going to investigate. Good. I'm glad they probably done fixed it. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good news. That's really good news. But so if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. So we just feel sorry for the little baby. I hope that, they do their full investigation, be able to give the money back. Because for some, like, I don't know. I don't know why people do people wrong. But, I was tripping because I got scammed one time, but it was just for $99. $99.95. I seen like an ad on Facebook one time, and it was close to Christmas. And I was like, oh, I think my kids, are like this. It was like a little scooter or whatever. And they kept saying, oh, we got your order. Okay, perfect. So they probably just fixed the glitch. I'm glad to hear that. I'm totally glad to hear that. But still, make sure you all hit that like button. I will just notify that the notifications are going out because it was told to us that they weren't going out. So try to set a certain time to let people know that, hey, I'm gonna be on at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or whatever. But I can't get a particular time because I'm always moving and doing certain things. So that's the reason why. But we usually chill in late evening if we can. And if I'm available too. But just moving forward. Yeah, so I never did get the product. And I was pissed about my $99.95. So I know she was livid. Or anybody else that's out there that has been scammed. And I'm like, people really sit and think about how they're going to mess over another person. And it's sad because you don't know what that person done went through to try to get whatever they have for us. Hey, baby snaps. You just never know what that person done went through to, get where they are or where they're trying to go. And for somebody just to come and just snatch that away. And then, on top of all of this, you don't trust it. Yeah. Yeah. I had said that. So only things that I really go by now doing is like big companies like Amazon, Walmart. Like it got to go through those, parties. I just can't do stuff online no more. Besides, Target, like real deal. Yeah, I agree. This whole world is a scam. It's sad. When I tell you all I was mad about my $99.95, so I know she pissed. Your girl does it all the time. Psh, I'm telling you, when I see stuff and I like it, it's like now I'll go to like Google and I try to, basically research the company and see how anybody else like order, or if I see a lot of people don't order and say, hey, I done got my order, and they have like pictures or whatever, then that makes me feel a little bit better. It makes me feel a little bit better. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not telling you I was mad. I was mad. I was so mad. I'm telling you, I didn't know what to do with mine. So I know with her, oh, you work at Amazon? Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. Because I love all my Amazon workers. Because sometimes I try to do stuff last minute. I'm like, I know Amazon people going to come through. I said that too. No, did you see how they're changing? Like, I don't know how they're doing it with people. And they're making it seem like they're actually the ones that's there talking. It's me, you all. I promise it's me. I am Karlisa, Mrs. K, for sure. But that's scary. That is totally scary. I was reading on this lady post and she was talking about it. And I was like, what the, you know. Me going over there in the corner. Yes, yes, yes. When I tell you, yes. And I'm sitting there like, and she was like, people really was chiming in, thinking it was her. And it wasn't until somebody had contacted her. And I guess some of the things was like a red flag or it didn't seem like her character. And they messaged her. So she was out and about shopping. And they told her and she went on and she was like, oh my goodness. And it was like, dang. So she was just telling people to be very careful or whatever. Basically, if you've been on with me for a while, some of you all have getting to know my character. So I don't know. It's scary. This whole world is scary. All the scammers and the things that's going on with this world is scary. It's very much scary. But like I said, it's a sad situation. It's very sad. And it's unfortunate that people have to go through things like this. And you try to trust people. And just like this young lady, she really, like this, we good. Yep, I said it's coming. Yeah, I said that's coming too. But I'm like, you going out with me? We having a good time. We doing all this stuff together. And then you just, you just took my money and you kept going. And I'm like, well, dang, I wonder what he bought with all this stuff. Because we already know you got to have somebody. When you have limitations on when you could call somebody, that's a red flag. You ain't even got to go into like knowing where they stay at. When you have that limitation, say, hey, you can't call me past 7 o'clock. Like what? Or I could every time I talk to you, you're in the car. Or when I'm talking to you for a longer period of time, you at work. Come on, it's out there. Once a person say that, go the other way. Right. You better turn left. Turn left. I'm doing about face. Thank you. Nice meeting with you. But toodles. Because it's a setup. It's big time setup. And it's sad. And it just goes to show that it happens. It happens. People don't care. Like, this man, he done screwed this girl over. You think he gonna lose some sleep? Heck no. He already working on his next victim. The man is working on his next victim. I can guarantee you that if he wasn't already working already with her. No. She said she was not desperate. She was not desperate at all. And she showed like she was talking to different people. She was talking to different people, but this guy actually stood out. He actually stood out from what she said. And then he was like, sending nice messages, like, sending stuff to her place of work. She was like, she was just really feeling him. And he was just, what them old folks be saying, just be milking it and to try to make sure it's right, to get all the information that they need to do that big hit, and then they're gone. I said that. I said he got to been did this for a while. And it done worked on so many people. That's why he still keep going. But I just, he's hurting people. But I just hope somebody don't seriously hurt him. Because money can be replaced. Your life can't be replaced. It really can't. That's why I said, who knows? And then when certain people start like broadcasting stuff, then other people start, well, hey, did they look like? Did they look like? And remind you, dude would never take a picture with her. Like every time she pulled her phone out, she said he always turned the other way. So every picture that she had taken, like with them being out, it's always like not even a side view. It will be his fault. And definitely he know right from wrong. Most definitely. I definitely agree with you on that one. He definitely knows right from wrong. But it's just sad. Karma doesn't forget who you are. Hello. You're absolutely correct. And karma could be right round the corner. Karma could be right round the corner. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I'm just telling people, like, hey, be careful. Be mindful of who because I know when you first start talking to people, you're just trying to get to know them. But pipe down a little bit. Pipe down a little bit. Because everybody's not who they claim they are. So she thought she hit a lick but he hit a lick. He definitely hit a lick. So I'm like, baby, girl, there was a big lesson to learn from. I hate it happened to you. And I know that I know that she probably want to talk to somebody for a while. I know that. And she wouldn't be wrong. She won't be wrong. I just hope and pray that it didn't, really damage her emotionally. Because everybody's not like that. Everybody's not like that at all. Oh, we know what you was talking about. We don't care about spelling. We know. We know. Yeah, everybody's not like that at all. So we just hope that it haven't damaged her as much. I hope that I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just hope that he don't went to a store that that's on her transaction. That's not like a big store. They can see who done came in and came that day, and be able to spot who's actually was using her card, because she didn't know his real name. She didn't have a picture of him. So it's basically like, baby, you're screwed. You're screwed. Hey, if you have jumped on the live, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well, please. So yeah, that's it on her. And besides, like I told you, I got scammed, but mine wasn't like hers. Mine wasn't like hers. I do remember here in Florida, they had on the news that people was putting like a little chip at the gas stations. So when you insert your card, it was like running like your numbers. So they was telling people to be very careful with that. Also, be careful with when you're in the restaurant and you see them people. Like, I try not to go to restaurants that they got to go behind like some doors to, swipe my card. I need to see you. Thank you. Yes, I need to see who's swiping my card. Because it's a must. It's a must. Because so many people is like, and you know what? That wasn't the only, that wasn't the only time. I'm trying to think, what was that at Baby Sir? It's some scammers. I know now with certain companies, you know how they used to ask you for your credit card number? And now they're telling you, they'll put you on hold and then tell you to type it in. But I think they're going to get around that too, to be honest. I think they're going to get around it as well. But it's open. I just know when people have so much they have to do, and if people using like their cards and stuff like that, then they got to wait on a new card. If they don't get their money back immediately, you don't know if that was that person's lifeline to put food on their table until they get paid. You just never know. You just never know. They are coming up with so many ways to scam you. Yes, they are. And I'm like, you don't got nothing better to do? Especially the older people. When I used to go to my grandfather's house when he was alive, it used to be so many people calling his number, and it was just crazy. So we used to just tell them, don't even answer the phone. Ragu, Ragu, hi. The thing I don't get, the people calling me from India expecting me to give them my numbers. Got a the Indian accent and everything. Yes. Hey, not knocking those that's on here. That's from India. But look, we're talking about you right now. Sorry. We know we keep it real. I definitely keep it real. And my people keep it real. Yes, senior citizens been catching it for years. Absolutely. Ragu, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, please. We try to stay positive in this group as much as we can. If you have any comments or concerns or any topics you would like to talk about, then we do talk about them, as long as it's clean. And just be respectful. Because I got somebody that will put you in timeout so quick before you blink your eye. And you keep being disrespectful, then you be banished from the channel. So we're not going to say it's you. We're not going to say that. But it's just for everybody that comes on. But yeah, I done got that. Then some people like, oh, they'll call and ask for your social. You calling me. So therefore, you have to know my information. I'm not giving you squat. They got 5,000 from my father saying one of his grandkids was. You know what? That's the same thing. That didn't happen with my grandfather. My grandfather kind of like knew better a little bit. And he sent them money. It's crazy. Let me tell you, my name is Karlisa. And my cousin name is just Lisa. But she's a cousin that like wasn't like connected to my grandfather, but he knew of her, like we know of her. So what happened when they called him and said she was in trouble and she needed this money, he called me. He called me off rip. And I'm like, man, I ain't in no trouble. I'm partying. I was like about 25. I was on my way to a party. I'm not in no type of trouble. And I was like, well, who was that? He had no clue. He had no clue. I used to those emails about some guy who inherited a gold mine in Africa. And he needed like $1,000 to get access to it. And then they were going to split the money with me. Child, please. And not only that, we done had some, like, this girl, like, it's men and women. This girl messaged me on Facebook like one time saying, oh, she done lost her house, her kids, were hungry, and this and that, and they needed the money for they can do this and do that. And I was like, but babe, where you stay at? And she said, I forgot like what state it was from. So I was like, okay, no problem. I said, you say your kids are hungry? We got DoorDash and Uber. Which one do you want? She said, no, we need the money. No, baby, it won't matter. If my kid's hungry, if I get on here right now and say, hey, you all know my situation. I'm not working. I'm not due to my disability. And I say, hey, my kids are hungry. I do have a card. If I give you Pizza Hut number, can you order my kids the pizza and I'll go pick it up? That's genuine. You know that. Look, this girl is telling the truth. Oh, yeah, Corey. Yeah. And that's how I knew she was playing. Like, I was all for it. Because what I'm not going to do, I'll feed a child before I eat. And I know many of you would do the same. I would actually go hungry. Long as that child have eaten. I'm okay with bread and water. But some people, I mean, I get them all the time, especially when you're using kids. I would help the kids out. I help the babies. But once little baby said, I mean, it's Uber. Uber Eats. It's DoorDash. All I do is just type in the little address. Of course, that's when I was working. Or if you say you got a vehicle, what's the closest restaurant that you at that accept a payment? So when people start doing that, just back off. I tell them, back off. Virgo, you like my channel? I like your channel, Karlisa. Keep up the good work, okay? Be cool, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you chime in every time we hit that live. Make sure you chime in. And it's recorded too. So if you're at work, I can't get to the live, then just go back and look at it. Just go back and look at it. And I do look at the comments that's in there, and I will respond. Have a good one. But yeah, so just be careful. When people come with a sad story, because people will come up with them. I done almost got trapped so many times, but I be thinking. Yeah, when I tell you I be thinking, I be thinking for sure. For sure. It's no, you won't get me. And I always been what they call a cheerful giver. And I think that's why I always, and I'm going to keep saying, I think that's why my life was extended. I believe that's why my husband's life was extended and my daughter's life. Like, because even with her, when she was having a little money or whatever, with her allowance, if a kid in school wants something and they don't have the money, she always said, oh, come on, I get you something. I do this, I do that. A homeless person right there, she'll get whatever she have. My husband, like, he done gave, like, his last. And it's plenty of time I just look at him like, was that your last little bit? And he was like, we'll get it back. I ain't worrying about it. But that's just the type of family that we are. Yes, God definitely love a cheerful giver. Definitely love a cheerful giver. For real. So that's why I said I never been in a situation that I was on the receiving end. It's always I was on the giving end. Now I'm on the receiving end. Oh. But God is good all the time. All the time. He's so good and he is so faithful. He's so faithful. But people out here, they're scamming. So you all just be careful. Just be careful. Be mindful. Especially those that's gullible. People out here messing over people. So be careful who you give your information to. You know, this young lady didn't give her card information like voluntarily. But because she was just that comfortable to leave her information around, you know, just be careful. That's all I can say. I can't stress that enough. Be careful. Because everybody may not be like you. You know, everybody have flaws and nobody's perfect. We know that. But when you have people like them, that's like almost their little job. They really sit and think about how they can get over on people. And it's sad because sometimes people would give their last thinking that they're helping or somebody trying to help them. So that's why I be like, hey, be careful who you talk to. And yes, I do go live during the week. Unless it's date night, the kids doing something, or I'm just not feeling well. So it be something in that little category. Yeah, so I try my best. I'm just getting different messages and stuff. So yes, I do. I do go live. So what you guys doing right now? Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I'm going to try to get on like earlier. I said that's my goal. But I know so many of my subscribers is different time zone. Different time zone. So I'll be wanting to miss out. Or maybe I can figure out some days. I don't know. I don't know. I may do like, I don't know. I just got to figure it out. So everybody can have the opportunity, to join in, have fun, see what we're talking about, put their input in. I got my daughter with me getting ready for bed. Soon I gotta go work in it. Ooh, a.m. Oh yeah, you need to get you some rest. Most definitely. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. So maybe a couple of days. I'll figure it out and I'll say like tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a couple of days early. And then for those that like get on later, that's, with their time zone, then at least they'll still be able to be a part. But I'm not sure yet. We gonna figure it out. But so far we definitely have been having a great time. The input, the comments and the concerns and the help, the therapy that has been given for the free. For the freebie. We don't send no invoice to nobody. Well, I just do ask, if you can just donate to the channel or you can cash out me. And then I'm going to start giving out some shout outs too. Need a hand? I'm your girl. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm definitely going because I like to, some people do stuff anonymous, but I like to show my gratitude of a full thank you. A full thank you. So I know like when the kids go back to school, I know my Mondays probably be like an earlier day to try to make sure I'm good like with them. A Sunday, not my Monday, but my Sundays may be an earlier day for that Monday. So I just do like a little quick schedule tomorrow, and then I just announce it. Have a good night, and thank you for joining. We're totally grateful. Oh yes, I truly believe God kept me here for a reason too. Because you remember, they tried to call the time on me. That surgeon told me in my face. He said, call the time. And the lady surgeon said no. She said, no, we're not doing that. We gonna keep going. And he was explaining the more blood they were putting in me, the more I was pushing out. And it wasn't looking too good. But we're going to talk about that on another day because that was very interesting. That was very interesting. So how many of you have been in love So hard that somebody actually done got over on you. Right, God didn't call the time. He was covering you the whole time. Hello. He definitely was doing that and had that lady thinking. Had that lady thinking. I'm telling you. And I love that lady. I loved her. I love her. And I'm still here. You would never know who was a Karlisa in Florida. Florida, the sunshine, hot state. Whew. So anybody in this room has been like so much in love that we done let people get over on us financially. Don't be ashamed. We're family. Oh, I have been with my wife since I was 17 years old. She was my first love. How sweet. All right, wifey. Come through. You call Stevie, you say, come here. Like Mortal Kombat. You ain't going nowhere. Well, I married my first love. And we was together in high school. And then we went our own separate ways. But God have a funny way. He's so funny sometimes. He brought us back together again. And we're grateful. I love him to pieces. We get on each other's nerves, which makes it great. Oh, yes, it's definitely a blessing. It's definitely a blessing how the world went right back around. Definitely. And then that, what happened with us together, that just put the icing on the cake. Because if I would have left this side of the earth, he was the last voice I heard. People scared to talk about their love like, it's okay. We all been a little cuckoo for somebody. If you have communication, honesty, it will work. Yes. And thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody see that. And for those that's coming on later, now, it's not on live, you're looking at the recording, where he says, if you have communication and honesty, it will work. Because apparently, like, once it's recorded, your comments don't stay on here. A whole new set of comments come on for those that watching it later. So that's why when certain key stuff come up, I try to read it off, but they'll see what we're talking about. So what's going on out there besides this girl and her missing money? Water so good when your mouth is so dry. What's going on? What's going on out there? I hope nobody else don't have a love life like she did. That's for sure. Hopefully nobody do not experience that again. Yeah. I definitely had to learn that. Never have an issue with your mate and keep it from them. Always talk about it. And if you're mad, just wait till you calm down. Analyze the situation. Because it's all about delivery. It's all about delivery too. So just be careful how you deliver something. So you mad, boy. Yeah. So I go like we're good. Like we just try to talk to other people. But nothing is perfect. And don't expect your mate to be perfect. Because then you're in trouble. So watch out for scammers out there, everybody. Please watch out. Be careful. Be careful. And with me, when I was dating, baby, I checked everything. When I tell you, I checked everything. I checked everything. And I was sending my people your information. I sure was. Just in case somebody was trying to act stupid with me, my people know who you are. Because people crazy these days. They really are. So yeah, I'm gonna know about you for sure. Now with my husband, I ain't have to like do all that because we was going to the same school. I make my wife laugh a lot. It's hard to argue with me. Oh, yeah, she probably so mad and then you want to crack a joke. Michael, what's up? What it do? Welcome. Michael, hit that like button. Hey, we found out YouTube fixed their little glitch with the notifications. So we found that out tonight. Well, a lot of people probably found it out today, but I got on a little late today. Man, the topic was wild. Let me tell you, this chick, beautiful chick, nice chick, mess around, let this dude propose to her. She known him for 2 months. He got her for $30,000. Baby, I'm hurt because she hurt. I said, baby, I'm hurt because she hurt. That's what I said, baby, I'm hurt because you hurt. Baby, I'm hurt because you hurt. And it wasn't even mine. Well, what happened was she started dating this guy. Apparently, she's well off. Great job. She had a house, nice car, good. She was talking to other people, but this guy kind of stood out a little bit from the rest. So they started going like on dates or whatever. She was going to his so-called family member houses. And yes, I hit the topic on family members because family members not crap. They'll know you talking to somebody and act like you're not talking to somebody. So she thought she was all good because she had met old boy family and so forth. But it was some flags in there. The flags were she could not call. after 7 o'clock. She didn't know where he stayed, which is okay with, because with somebody, I'm just there, I'm not going to let you know where I stay at. They're just, for security purposes. You just don't know how people are, men and women, because women have set up men. So, hey, wild factor here, breaking news, because some people just think it's just, men, but it's some trifling behind females that will set up men. So be careful. So anyway, it was flags out there. So basically, they always went places, but this time when they went somewhere, he was complaining that he wasn't feeling good, and she knew she had to run into some store. So he said he didn't want to go. So she like, okay, cool. So she left him in the car. She knew she wasn't going to be gone too long. And when she came back, brother was ghost. And couldn't find out, he had took a picture of her credit card, front and back. And she didn't know until like days later. No, he didn't take her car. He left. He got out the car. So when she came back, he wasn't out there. So she called his phone and he blocked her. So she got to another phone and she called him from that phone and he answered. And she was like, why did you leave? Like, what did I do? So she was just trying to figure out basically what did she do wrong, when she really didn't do nothing wrong. He was plotting against her from the beginning. Heck no. Nope. That's what I was about to get at. Once she had reported it, her, about the transactions or whatever, they told her, do the police report. And the name they had given, it was no such of a name of his. Nothing. And every number she called him from, he blocked. So she got screwed. And she's sad, she hurt. Which I would be too. Especially when you think you got something. And and he did that with her. That's how people get unliked. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, he did that number because he was, as she would say, he was very genuine and he paid for their food. Like when they went out, like it was like she was really feeling him. She really was feeling him, and she was talking to other people. She definitely was talking to other people, but she was like, he just stood out the most. And now, baby, I ain't gonna say she hurting from it, because I'm sure they're gonna get the money back. But she had some things that she was doing, like she was like getting a business or whatever. But what she was explaining, so that kind of like delayed her, because they're just not gonna put it back in 24 hours. I'm sure that's probably what they're going to do. The response was she should have got the police to get the address for the phone number he had. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to go like through all of, because they don't want that many cases like this. Or who knows? They probably already got cases. But this just had talk. I mean, all of us was like, I'm just glad I wasn't outside, because I know, because if my mouth was open, a fly could have went in my mouth. Because I was distraught. I'm like, baby, oh my goodness. He did this to you? So I had said, look, if he was ordering something, on the, like online or whatever and get delivered, maybe they could catch him that way. And then somebody else came behind me and said, no, not necessary. If you think about it, if he get the stuff sent to our house that's not his address or abandoned house, they're just going to automatically deliver and keep it moving. And I was like, oh. So I had learned something. And it's sad. It's sad that people would do people like this. And like Jay Bliss says, people get hurt from that. So if you're that person, shame on you. Karma is a mother fudge cake. And if it don't come to you, it's going to come to one of your loved ones. Or you going to be forgot about it. You don't stop doing whatever. And you doing good. And then you try to figure out why everything is just. Think about what you did to people. That's my sad face. Oh, motherfucker. The first time oh yeah, trust me, I got something for you. When them kids used to get on my nerves, yeah. The duck get on my nerve, I'm like, that motherfucker cake just tried me. I'm gonna cuss that biscuit out. Like, I got some translations for you. But, I was the cool kid on the block. The great teacher as well. Through the schools. But yeah, like, Like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So, like I said, if it's you and you doing people like that, it's very hurtful. And I'm going to keep saying it. You never know. Like, some people living off their credit cards. Times is hard. Even though she wasn't. But it's kind of like put her vision behind. So I'm just asking, if it is you, please don't do it. Please don't do that to people. I'm begging you. And I don't beg. But please don't do that. That's awful. That's awful. Excuse me. A person like that has a corrupt heart. Yes. I agree. A person like that has a corrupt heart. I totally agree. Because it's no way. When I tell you all, when I done hurt somebody's feeling, that's not even stealing because I'm not a thief. You give me a $20 bill and your stuff come up to $19.70. I'm bringing you the 30 cents back. I haven't taken from anybody. But if I know I done hurt your feelings, by the time I sit and I think about it, I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing unless I know you freaking deserve that. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give it to you raw and real. Take it or leave it. But at the end of the day, know that I love you. Hello, James. Hello. But yes. Yes. So, again. Hold on, you guys. So, yeah. So, if just be mindful how you treat people. Because like I said, if you decide to go straight away, that jump may come back. And you can't blame nobody but self. James, go ahead and hit that like button for me. So, James, the topic of tonight is, we're talking about scammers. But this particular one, the young lady fiance finessed her out of $30,000. $30,000. She known him for 2 months. It was red flags between. For those that's joining, it was red flags between. She couldn't call him after 7 o'clock. She didn't know where he worked at all. And before I get to it, the name that she thought was the name wasn't the name. So she had a lot of like red flags, but she kind of like ignored them. Another red flag was when they was out like on dates and she like tried to take a picture. She could never get him like to look at the camera like you right here next to her. No, he always end up turning around or doing something that's like he trying to avoid. So, as she said that he took her around the family. We had talked about family, how some family know that you with somebody. And they'll act like, oh, this is a new person. Hey, how you doing? Like, ain't nobody on the other end. But anyway, but you know how I get. I keep it real. So what happened was she ended up, a particular night they ended up going out. And he said he wasn't feeling well. And she had to run into a store just to grab something. And he knew it. But she asked, do you want to come in? He was like, well, no. And she was like, she's just going to come back real quick. Which she did. Not knowing he had took a picture of her credit card, the front and the back. And he got out of the car and he left. So I'm sure that he walked somewhere and called an Uber. And when she tried to call him, like to see what was going on, why he got out the car and left, he had done blocked her. He blocked little baby. And she called him from a different number. And he picked up because he didn't know that number. He picked up and she asked him, she inquired about it. Yeah, she said they went out. But she didn't go into details like, oh, we went to Olive Garden, we went, it was another one, Chili's. Like, she never did go into, she probably told the police and stuff that. I mean, I'm sure she should have. Because, you know, but you know what? Well, she go back to her messages and stuff to see, you know, because she always said that he bought everything, that he paid for their dinner. He did everything. He was sending stuff to her job, you know, dropping stuff off to her job. So, I don't know. Yeah, she definitely reported it. But the thing about it, you know they don't give you that money back like that. So apparently she's in the market trying to do her business. And now with that money that she had, now it's gonna be delayed. And you know everything really have a deadline, but she didn't go into details, you know, about that. She was just crying. Like this just done push her so far back. All she had to do is remember the time and place and look at the camera. I'm sure that they're going to, you know, the store that she went into to see if they, you know, have cameras. But that's another thing. Some of these places have cameras up, but they don't be activated. I just hope the police department get to the bottom of it for her sake and for somebody else. I really want him caught. And it wasn't even me. But I just feel so sorry I feel sorry for anybody that gets scammed. I told you I was mad, and it made me mad again about my $99.95 that somebody scammed me out of. Yeah, she just got to think back. I'll be looking at my messages. You know, you'll say, hey, I'm on the way. or you want to go and so and so and so tomorrow and look at that date, okay, y'all have my phone. She didn't know. She didn't think anything of it. She didn't know he had the card. She still had a card. He took a picture of it. So she didn't know. So I'm telling you, we were throwing all kinds of stuff at her. She didn't know. Whatever place that she works, they can't have access like to their phone, and she didn't have like, some card companies, they'll see you like the notification when it's a charge on there. That wasn't on that particular card she had. So hey, baby, give us full deal description for the next lady with no. You may want to try to get him sketched out. Here you go, y'all. Cause it's some good artists out here. It's some good artists out here for sure. Yeah. But apparently, and baby was telling the truth. She showed the same, like she covered like her information, of course, but like showed like it was there. They were there. And I know one time, like with my bank, like when I had got something, it wasn't here. I forgot where it was coming from, but they did like a fraud alert, on mine. They called my phone and asked, was it me trying to make that like that charge? And I was like, unfortunately, it's me. I know I don't need it. Hi, Tori. Tori, make sure that you hit that like button. You think so? I mean, it can go there. So what was said, I think she gave him the money and got mad when he didn't want to mess with her anymore. I'm doing well, Tori. How are you? Tori, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so that can be the case too. What you don't have, Tori? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, so I mean, you hit it on the spot. I mean, it could be so many scenarios. He was going to flip it for her. You know what? I'm done. You play too much. But people will say that. If you give me this amount, I could flip it. Let's be honest. You know this the channel of truth. You know this a channel of truth. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Tori. Yeah, this the moment of truth. And some people been scammed with that too. Do you all remember? I'll probably have to try to find it. But it was this, I think it was a company. Well, it really wasn't a company, a real deal company. But they were basically telling people like to send money for these particular houses. They had to win like foreclosed or whatever. And just say that I gave them money for this house. I think I got this house. And you gave them money for this house. Like 3 or 4 people supposed to gave them money for this same house. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm telling you. I was like, people do some. I'm gonna have to be honest with you all on something. I'm too scared to do somebody like that. I just can't. I don't have the heart. You remember hearing about that? I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to find a clip. I'm gonna have to try to find a clip and post it and tell you all, once we get off on live one day to go to it. It was a big chaos. It was a big chaos. And they had to finesse so many people. So many people. Outside they do it. I'm too scary. I don't know. I don't know. I personally can't do it. Oh, the family doing good. Thank you for asking. And yours? I don't pick up people that's walking anymore, but when I pass, you can't even do that no more. It was saying that I don't pick up people that's walking anymore, but when I pass them, I feel bad. Yeah, you can't trust people. You can't trust people at all. And it's sad. That's why you can't let anyone use your phone going to steal your cash app. That too. That too. That too. I remember we were at a theme park. Now, this is a lesson for everybody. Listen to me and listen to me clearly. You know how before we got the button that we could flip the screen where we could take a picture. If you and somebody else, you could take a picture and you don't need somebody to take that picture for you. We was out there waiting. But wait, where I was sitting now, and my people was waiting to get on a ride. And this couple asked this young man to take their picture. So you're like, sure, I'll take your picture. They went, he told them to smile, and he told them to hold it. So they was holding on each other. And when he said, hold it, do you know that boy had took off with the people's phone? It's funny now, but I wasn't laughing then. I felt so sorry. I was like, and when I tell you, brother must ran track when he was in school or in his youth, because he got it up. When I say that, he was like, he was going so fast. I was like, dang. And he seen when the girl unlocked her phone, so he remembered the code. Man, that joke was hilarious. I was like, dang. See, it's funny now, but I was not laughing. Like, me and my family, we wasn't laughing. Like, some of the other people like, whoa, And a couple people like trying to catch up with him. That brother was gone. Like, we see nothing but his heel. Like, that joker had smoke coming out of him. So I'm so glad with this button, this flip button or whatever you call it. Please forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. But I'm so grateful because now we can take our own pictures. We don't need nobody. That joker said, hold it. They was all on each other and phone got stolen. It was an iPhone for sure. So I'm like, boy, I said, people do some crazy things. So we made a joke about it that whole weekend. We were like, hey, come take my picture. It's crazy. But people are cruel. They're cruel. People are cruel. Like I said, call me a chump, but I have a weak heart when it comes down to people. I can't do people like that. I can't take your money, and I'm darn sure ain't gonna take nothing that belongs to you. But people is crazy. So for those, next time you ask somebody to take your picture, they're not part of your party. If they do that to you, don't say Miss K didn't warn you. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. He won't be able to activate it again. Yeah, I'm sure. Apple have came a long ways. I can say that for sure. But it was just crazy how it happened. You just think about it. You asking somebody to take your picture. You're not thinking nothing of it, but they're going to take your picture and give you back your phone. That joker took off. Man, I wish you all could have seen it. That joker was gone. He was gone for the countdown. I'm telling you, that man was out of there. It's crazy. It's crazy. I said, people are so freaking brave. That's about like one of my homeboys was selling something and leaned in the car with the stuff in his hand, and they wait, wait a minute. Let me start this back over. That's like one of my homeboys was selling something and leaned in the car with the stuff in his hand, and they popped his hand up in the air and pulled off. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is too freaking funny. I'm glad you told me that because I won't try that now. Don't do it. I mean, you do have a lot of honest people, but with him, we learned our lesson, and it wasn't even us. We learned our lesson. It's some people out here that do not care. You all be careful. Be careful. And if anything happened to you, you make sure you tell me and my subscribers what occurred. I'm glad you said that about your homeboy. Now, this is a story that my family do not let die down. Halloween. Before it started getting real bad, because now they do this trunk or treat. They go to these different big facilities and do, the trick-or-treating or whatever. So, this particular time, and I was young. My cousin, he's older than me. But the kids coming, they ring the doorbell, trick or treat, which my mom had already bought a lot of candy and had made like some individual bags. So we was out because it was a lot of trick or treaters. So he was like, well, dang, nobody put me none to the side. So we was like, nah, because we really wasn't no big candy eaters. So he said, all right, since y'all want to do me like that. Ding dong. Trick or treat. Probably I would say about 4 or 5 little kids. So they tell me, give me something good to eat. He opened up the door. Okay, let me see what's in your bag. Why that joker grabbed all the bags and closed the door? He took them kid trick-or-treat bags. We were so mad with him. They banging on the door. Give us our bag back. Give us our bag. But he did. But he went and took some candy out of their bags and gave them their bags. So I don't know which one of the bags belong to who, but I was just playing with y'all. Now took the kids' candy. But I tell you, that was some hilarious crowd. We was mad at him, but we was laughing at the same time. Them kids was mad as hell. Them kids was pissed. But they ain't know, because they had candy. They had so much candy in their bags. They didn't know he took some of the candy. But they were mad because he took their bags. But those kids, man. So after that year, my mom said no more because she didn't want nothing to happen to her house. So she just cut her lights off. If they do come, right, right. That too. He would have got his behind whipped too, right. But it wasn't no parents with him. But that's why I never, when we were going trick-or-treating, I never went trick-or-treating. This is me as a kid by myself. Yeah, my mom, they didn't play that. And even now, my kids don't go trick-or-treating or whatever, and we do something. We'll do the trunk or treat or whatever that thing called. But people crazy. Because at one time they said people was putting stuff, in the kids' bags. They was like, check your kids' candy and all that. So eventually we just don't do nothing. If they do like something, they'll do something like at school and they be like real friendly, but baby, when I tell you he took them kids' bags and slammed that door, them kids were banging on that door like the police. When I was young, it was an old man that used to give us pennies. Pennies? Do you ever rolled up? Or did he just dumped them? Man, when I tell you I done had the greatest experience of being around some crazy stuff that's happened. No, he just dropped them in the bag. You know what? I've been so mad. Then you jiggle, 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 jiggle. When you said trick or treat. Yeah, but that was the old days. Like now, these days, these kids not getting it. They're really not getting it. We into a whole nother time frame. And like I said, on that day, we just be in the house. We be chilling. Lights off. Lights off. We don't pass out no candy. No nothing. I know this older lady used to be in my mom's neighborhood. She used to just put the candy outside of her door, which was okay, a great idea. But kids can be very greedy. She always put like, take two. She had a note, take two. Try them kids get a handful and keep it moving. Oh, I got a school picture, and he said, Mom, you're nappy as hell. It was one of my friends there. Oh, wow. Now that's a shame. You know what? That's that's too funny. I've been looking crazy. Oh, I got to adjust for a minute, you all. Yeah, I would been looking so crazy. But people done took the fun out of a lot of things. Yeah. All the way down to dating now. We had a prime example. That girl may be ruined. I'd be so scared of dating. Oh, you still talk crap to him today? Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm whining. So what's going on, everybody? Anybody that have joined extra? What's going on? We done talked about this lately. We done talked about also the different scams that is going around. Do we have a lot of Hebrew Israelites in Florida? Yes. They out there. They used to do stuff on certain days, but I don't see them. They don't pass like some law with certain things you can't do on the roads. So I'm thinking that's why we don't see them as much. But they used to. We on the roads too. You know, talking to people. Oh, my back hurts so bad. You was bragging because he said, hold on, I got something special. Oh, you sure did. Sure did. Oh, they be preaching false doctrine. Oh, yeah. Yes. But it's a lot. It's a lot here. It's a lot. I just be looking at them. You know, it's just a hassle with a lot of people. You know, everybody want to be right. I say, you better get right and get right with the right one. That's all I can tell people. I can say that's all I can recommend. But hey, it's just little old me. It's definitely just a little old me, for sure. Bro. It floods. And it don't even have to be no storm. That's the sad part. And they always talking about adding drains. Well, what type of drains y'all adding? I mean, it's a good place to visit. Excuse me. It's a really good place to visit. But when people come, they usually go like straight to Orlando because all the attractions there. Yeah, it's nice. But I want to move out of the state. I think once I get a little bit better, we gonna end up moving. I just think there'll be like a bad time like now to do moving because I'm already set with so many doctors. And then, you know, my rehab, I already have a relationship with the people there. So I don't think it would be a great idea for us to move right now. But we will definitely be moving in the future. We just don't know where. But that's why I want to travel, go different places, explore the world a little bit more. That's why I'm always asking people where they're from, drop their locations, what's good there, what's not. What are some bad places that you would not recommend to go to while we're there? How is my legs coming along? That's why I was late getting on. They were hurting so bad and swollen, but it's expected per the orthopedic surgeon because they had to, since my femur bone was already broken up. He crushed the rest of it and did a bone graft and filled in the holes in my ankle and part of my leg, but they wouldn't had to amputate. I know the other day I tried to do too much. Yeah, and trust me, I paid for it. I paid for it. But then sometimes it could be something real simple of me just getting up and I could just go to the driveway and try to come back. It depends on like how I'm leveling with it. The wrong step could be bad for sis over here. Sometimes I done had instances I done actually had to hop. Like, oh my goodness, let me try to find somewhere. 10, okay, move to the Bahamas. 10,000 is 100,000 there. Like a king, live like a king and a queen. That's right. But guess what? When them storms come through, they tear them places up. Thank you, Stevie. They tear those places up. Trust me. That's the only thing. My my cousins, they actually moved to Africa. I forgot what part, but they're living large over there. Man, what you mean not really? Okay. Okay, James. When the next storm come through, we going live. And I'ma sit and I'm gonna be looking at the TV. And your butt better be on. I'ma flip my screen. Yeah, but you definitely live pretty good. And have you ever been? You know how to you know what? You play too much. This joker said I know how to swim. That place looks so small out there in all of that water. Yeah. And Jamaica. Yep, you're right. Jamaica too. Jamaica too. You're right. But have you been to either one of those places? I done been to both. And the water, oh my goodness. The water is so pretty. Yeah, me too. It's so pretty. And you know what? I want to just swim so bad. But these legs, I'm what Mary J. Blige say? I'm going down. I think I'll float back up though. Why? Why you think the water's not clear? Why our water's not clear? I say that. You know what? I don't know if you was on the live when I said before, if I can't see my feet in that water, I'm not putting my foot in that water. Sorry. Oh, you had never left before? Oh, okay. Ever since I had went to the Bahamas and seen how pretty that water, and then come back and look at the water like, that don't look nothing but like nothing but mud and water. No. I want to see my toes twinkle. And my foot a little swollen. I'm looking at it now. Oh, because we use... Hold on. Hey! How are you, sis? I know who you are. I know who you are. Because we use metal pipes that rusted. Right. Dang. You never been to a beach in your life? Oh my goodness. How you feeling, sis? Dude been good, I know. Hey, you all, this is my sis in Christ. There's you see it says Zeus. And Zeus had, unfortunately, we done lost Zeus. Zeus had a seizure and passed away. Yeah, passed away yesterday morning. It may be the next day for some of us, but passed away. You know, so be giving a shout out to Zeus. When I tell you she's one of the best dog mamas on earth that I will always love and always adore. Zeus had a good life. Trust me. So we shouting out to Zeus because Zeus have done crossing the Rainbow Bridge for sure. Zeus was a big baby. Oh, no problem. It's much love. It's much love. You know I don't talk trash while he was around you. So, like, when you sent me that, girl, I was at a game and I got teary-eyed. Yeah, I got teary-eyed. Hello, Antonio. Yeah, I got teary-eyed, so it's much love. You know I love you. You know, hey, Zeus love you more. And just hold your head up. And you have so many memories of him. We have so many memories of him. And we thank you for sharing him with us. Thank you, Stevie. So we're going to do it one time for Zeus. One time for Zeus. My boy. My big boy. But in other news, with Duke, my legs ain't getting together. They playing with me too much. So I can't go around him right now. My legs too weak. So what's going on with those that have joined us? What is going on? Thank you, Stevie, for the one time for Zeus shout out. And please feel free. You can go to her channel and you can see that big boy pretty and spoiled. Man, Zeus said, man, I can't even talk about it because I'm going to get teared up. But he was loved. That's all I can say. He was loved by many. You're sitting in the pool and moving your legs will help out. Yes. Yes, I know we was somewhere, we ended up getting like this a hot tub and whoo, it helped. So I'm just waiting. One of my husband friends have like a hot tub. So whenever, he's available and he's not working, You know, maybe he could ask him and his wife, can we come? And I could just sit out there for a little while because it helps soothing our hot water. And Dr. Till, Epsom salt, helps out a lot too. It helps out a lot. It also helps out a lot with my scars. Yeah, scarring. So it helps out a lot. Really? I never thought about that. The recommendation for those that cannot see the comment, it says by blow up pool, it works the same. So if you have scars like me, that was highly recommended. I want to get a little hot tub myself, but I'm just scared, like, I'm scared that, like, frogs and stuff going to jump in there, or lizards. I don't know, my mind be all over the place. But just the water itself, just like regular water. I know when I go to Brooks, supposed to be doing the water therapy, and somehow the heater pump or something went out on it. So I've been waiting almost a month, and they say they so slow, they so backed up. So heck yeah, alligators, where we at? Shoot, who me? That sounds like a real like a real commercial. Yes, alligators. So no pools because the alligators like the water, don't it? Dang. The answer was yeah. He didn't even give yes. He said yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what a girl gonna do. But this leg, especially this right leg, is swollen. It's swollen. It's definitely swollen. But oh, my stuff all the way down there. Y'all can have that. Right. They can have it. Because you know if I run from a lizard, well, not really run because I can't run no more. But for the future, I will be running again. I'm trusting the process. But in the meantime, between time, a girl be on that walker rolling so fast. I do not like lizards. Just sit in the bathtub. That's the safest place at this point. I know I'm scared. I told you I'm a chump. It's no secret. It's no secret. Man, I be running faster. I leave a kid. I ain't gonna even lie. Them kids be around there want to play and play with these things. Not me. I'm gone. I'm out. Bye. Kids play too much. And then some kids will pick them up and chase you. So since I can't run right now, I don't play with them. I'm telling y'all, y'all laughing at me now. You know I'm keeping it real. They don't bury the scared, they bury the dead. I, you right. You right, but I'm scared. I'm telling y'all, I'm scary. I don't like lizards or frogs. Or them dang on hoppergrass. But you know what? I have not seen hoppergrass lately. I have not seen them. I haven't seen them or what's them thing? Love bugs. Have I seen one near my house? No, and thank God. But at my auntie house, and who was in the car? Out of there. Baby, I ain't finna watch. What I'm watching for? My cousin was in Louisiana, and he said that alligators walk through his yard like cats. That's how, like, she was out there watching, like, the freak, and not the freak. You all know. Why are you watching? In the car, I go, and I'm out. You see in the back of my car bending that corner. What we watching for? No. I'm going to tell y'all, I don't play with animals. I don't care. You can judge me. Judge me. I don't care. Y'all, when I say I don't care, I don't care. I'm sorry you see me doing a lot of moving because I'm putting medicine on my legs to kind of ache. They had them as pets. Oh, heck to the no, no, no. I ain't finna have no pet alligator. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. And I'm sorry for those that may get offended. But I would eat the hell out of some alligator bites. Give me some alligator tail, extra ranch, please. I know that's bad. But I ain't finna be around them. I'll tell you that much. It is good. And the first time when I ate, I was scared just like that dang on sushi. And I fell in love with them. I'm like, oh my goodness. So now if I go somewhere and it's an appetizer on the menu, let me get an order of that, please. Now, as far as me having it as a pet, heck no. Me watching what I'm looking for, I'm out of there. Yes, it's good. Is it good? I never had alligator before. It's good. To me, you know, to me, it's very good. I think you'll like it. It's, I would say between. It's not no super light and it's not dark, dark. And I eat it with ranch. So I'm not sure if ranch what makes a huge difference. I don't know. But it's good. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pop my phone back up. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh, it depends. Okay, so I never cooked it. So, well, hello, you just won the room. What you mean, where are we going? Please enlighten us with your comment. Where are we going? What you mean? I ain't take y'all to nowhere. But right here on my live, in Florida, Florida. Screaming. You just make sure you hit that thumbs up button while you asking where we going. I can't take it nowhere. I can't even afford a ticket for you all to go nowhere. But if you want to be a generous giver, you could cash out me at money sign KARLISA 40, or hit that little dollar sign down there, and feel free to send whatever your heart desire. It would be greatly appreciated. Trust me. And I would definitely give you a shout out for what you have done. Thank you. I don't think so either. But we go in different places. We don't have people check in for Jamaica, Japan, Africa. So only thing you gotta do, like, the Muppet Babies, just close your eyes and make believe. We could be anywhere, right? All right, there you go. But I have subscribers all around the world. All around the world. Thank you, Stevie, for the reminder. So what's going on exciting for later on today for some, or tomorrow for others? What's going on with you guys? Any plans? Laid back Sunday for me. Oh, it just broad all the way across. All the way across the board. You just putting it in writing. Because I said several times through my live. So we do have people that come on and say certain things. So I'm always constantly saying it. Not saying anybody rude or disrespectful. We just throw out a quick reminder. Because you do have people that does that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me. And then you'll see for yourself. You'll see what, basically they're talking about. Us old folks don't do much anymore. Yeah, but y'all showing y'all age. So am I. The only thing going on right here, right now, is the time ticking. I wish I could stop the time. Especially when you're doing something fun. I'm just saying. It used to be a time I used to be running the streets. I'm more content being home. That's crazy. People will call and say, hey, you want to do? And I'm like, no, not really. But what you doing? In the bed looking at TV and be so content. When I tell you I be content, that's maturity. Yeah. Because me just sitting outside watching my kids would be exciting to me. And I be like, it don't take much no more. Oh, I know. I know what you meant. But you know, it's crazy because some people could be older than me and they so immature. They so immature. I be like, you almost 50 years old. If not older, you still going to clubs. Like, you going to get whole outfits and all this extra stuff for what? So I done found me something real good on TV. Done fix me a nice little meal, a great little snack, and I'm content. I tell my husband, hey, what we gonna look at? We'll find a series that we be fine. When I tell y'all we be so content, we be A-okay. And now it's almost you're safer staying at home. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's not by age. It's not by age at all. Age don't even matter. It's some younger people more mature than older people. Some people think if they do stuff that young people do, they stay young too. Yeah. Yeah. So comment was maturity is not by age. And another, some people think if they do stuff that young people do, they stay young too. That's the truth. If you want to dance, turn on some music and the drinks cheaper. Hello. And you can set the mood. Just change a little light bulb out. I get you one of them just... See, y'all finna have me act like a fool. Like, I'm not about to entertain you guys. Get your disco ball out. Let's go. I'm telling you, like, one day, like, I was in the mood. I turned on the little thing on my little phone. And I grabbed and I just... You couldn't tell us we wasn't on no dance floor, baby. I was moving slow, though. I was moving real slow. Because I was just grateful that I was able to stand. That joker had to hold me up. I was like this. But I was holding on to him. That meant the world to me. So, baby, you better go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get you the little red. You want a red light special? Better get a red bulb. Unscrew that bad boy. Put your little red bulb in there. Or you want to be all fancy and put your little blue and little yellow little bulb in your little light? Or if you don't want to bother that, get your little disco ball. Get your disco ball out. I'm telling you, set that mood right. And you don't have to worry about no GWI on the way home. Heck to the no. You don't have to worry about that. Now your AZZ may be on the floor somewhere. But at least you're home. At least you're home. In your own little territory. You could yell, you could scream. Now, when you start seeing people, then you need to go lay your down somewhere. Because now it's over. It's over. Over. It's time to go to bed. Oh, goodness. You already have me cutting up, acting like a fool. But I love when we keep it real up on AbOUT with Karlisa, because that's what made this little channel go around and around. I had beat a couple cases because my lawyer said it was a setup. Dang. Dang. Yeah, see, it's time to lay it down. When that head starts spinning and you start leaning, go lay your behind down. It's over. Try it again the next day. And then you could like fish you like some stuff. You could really have a good time in your own house. Set that mood. And if you want to make it a little bit more romantic, you got a spouse or you got a little friend that you really care about, that you're not trying to freaking scam. Let's keep that going. Man, you do a little candlelight going. Just drink some water, yes. Do a little candlelight thing going. Get your little soft music going. Man, put the icing on top, I'm telling you. Have a good time. And guess what? You ain't got to pay for no entry fee. You don't got to pay for your drinks. You don't got to pay for your time. And if it's, you can put it right there. And if it's a friend and friend, guess what? You don't got to pay for a hotel. Boom, yeah. Now, I done gave you some tips. Now, since I done gave you some tips, go to that Cash App and throw a little sister some money. I'm giving you all too much tonight. Too much info. Give me some coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. Oh, you don't want to go to sleep. I drink so much coffee when I... What? Wow. You need to back it off some and substitute it with some water. Yep, you need some water. For sure. I know. You see what I got right here? What you see me be sipping on? Water. See how clear that is? That's water. Try it. Substitute with some of your coffee. Oh, no. You got some coffee now? Change some of them cups out to water. Have you been, Steve, have you ever been on a date and she asked for a doggy bag? I was like, hell no, you're not taking this to your other dude. Wow. I told y'all some of these women out here are trifling. Some are trifling. You better eat or get a minimum. Eat what you know you're going to eat. Don't add no extras. But that's funny. That's crazy. She didn't say that, but that's what I thought. Yeah, we know that. But that's crazy. Unless she could have not had a full appetite too, you know. It depends on where you all went. I don't play that BS. I was telling my art sister that I've been. Oh yeah, sweethearts, sweethearts. They've been together for a very long time, very long time. So he probably never got that experience unless she pulled the number on him. But a lot of women to do that. Yes, he definitely have his queen. He definitely have his queen. You missed when I gave the shout out to the wifey. Wow. I married a church girl. She's very old fashioned. My mama said I married my mother. Well, dang, mama. Well, that's probably why you all been together for so long. That's probably the reason why. Hey, if you done joined our live, make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button or that like button. Please and thank you. Female married men that's like their dad. She never drink or smoke in her life. She's boring. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Turn the volume down, by because I don't want her to get on me. Well, I'm just playing, messing with her. You, I gotta take me an icy break. Hope it's not as rude of me. But my daughter just bought me an icy. I'm not gonna be like them channels. These people be out there with these big old crab baskets and always they slurping in them. That just it works my last nerves. I'm like, really? Only I usually do is just drink my water. Drink, yeah. Usually drink my little water. Dang. Well, you done did your fair share for sure. What? What be what? Outside the box. What you asking? You don't even know what we talking about. Go back and read that little message. The previous one. That's what it was led up to. They were just talking about drinking and smoking. That was all. But our topic of tonight was, for those that just joined. Oh, I didn't realize more people hadn't joined. Oh, sorry. I'm taking me a little icy break while they riding out in the chat. But a young lady met this dude for 2 months, and he became her little fiance, as she thought, and he finessed her out of $30,000. He had stolen her credit card information. She had different flags with the young man. She couldn't call after 7 o'clock. She didn't know where he stayed at. She didn't know his name at all. She didn't know his real name. He gave her a name, but it wasn't his real name. And when they went out and took pictures and stuff like that, he never looked directly in front of the camera. It was always, he ended up turning around when she snapped. He did take her around the family, so that's why she was so comfortable with being around him. And one particular day, he was complaining about he wasn't feeling well. While they were out, she had to make a quick stop to run into a store. He didn't go in there with her, so she just left him in there because she wasn't going to be gone too long. When she returned back to the car, he was gone. Poof. He left. I thought women had good intentions about men. Well, little baby was struggling. I felt sorry for her, but we sure she'll be able to get her money back. But she was in, I guess, the making of trying to take her business off. So now her vision is being delayed because of the lack of somebody else or what they did to her, which is sad. You know what? I just subscribed. I had to make sure you were cool, friend. Dang. I'm glad you did. I am cool. This is how I am. So I'm glad you made that wise decision. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Now we're just trying to come up with something. Because today I had a lot going on. So I got on a little bit later. But some days I'm going to end up getting on earlier. And some days I'm going to get on later. Because I have people is the icy. I have people, some of the subscribers, in different time zones. So I just hate for me to just change my time to an earlier time. And they're not able to participate into the live. So some days I'm just come up with a schedule. And I'm going to let everybody know later. But as a friendly reminder, don't forget the live is recorded. So once I cut it off, then it be uploaded to my channel. So if you're busy or just forget to log on, or we already did the live, then you can always go back and review it. I have a habit of trying to read the messages out loud because it doesn't, the comments don't merge over with the recordings. But if somebody looking and they send something then those are the new comments that be on there. We're going to talk about, now this is the best kind to me. It is so good. I'm so glad you thought about me. My favorite color is blue, but my favorite color is royal blue. I went to some of your videos yesterday, checking out your journey. Okay, so what you think about them? I was inspired. You're a fighter. Now that I am. My daddy have told me that from the beginning. He said I came in this world fighting. So I truly believe, I am that. I'm one of the chosen ones. And all of it fact is nothing pretend. All of it is real. You have them people that pretend. I don't even see how people pretend. I don't want nobody to go through this. What I done been through, I don't have any enemies, but I won't want nobody, trust me, nobody to experience anything that myself or my family have experienced. Nobody. Wait till I post my car. Wait till you see that. There's going to be a lot of boxes of tissues that's going to be needed. Our shows are very positive, great conversation about meaningful things. Oh, yes. I try to spread some type of awareness, even listen to some of the things that you all talk about, and then we just add them on to the topic. That's why I said if you have any topics, comments, or concerns, drop them down, and we'll talk about them. I came out 3 months earlier, and I'm taller and bigger than both of my older brothers. But dang. Hello, Quentin. Welcome to the channel. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, please. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We try to do everything positive in here. It's open conversation. But we do have some things that we do not talk about. That is any sexual content, being disrespectful to anybody, just not with me, but to anybody that's in our room. We don't play that. I have somebody so quick on that button will put you in timeout. And you keep it up, and not a great person, then it's poof, be gone. You are banned from the channel. Not saying you're that person, but we tell everybody that comes in the room. Thank you. So yeah, anytime you may have like a topic that you would like to talk about, it could be that night or like another day, then we'll talk about it. As long as it's clean. And if you missed the live, as an FYI, they are recorded. So you could go and look at it. I tried my best to read all of the comments. So when I'm talking, you will know what the conversation was about with the other subscribers. Yes, we got a question on the floor. What it is? Oh, but thank you. I did not. You know, I'm gonna tell the truth. I did not. I just remember what the things that you were saying that you had put in. We were busy with my daughter that plays basketball all day since this morning. We had to go out of town for her. And that's how I ended up getting back late and getting on. Because I'm exhausted. Now I got my little leg up, trying to make sure it's good. And see, I could have lied, but it's a channel. We don't do that. We don't do that lying stuff. It's not acceptable. We tell the truth. The truth will set you free. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Say amen. Yes, yes, yes. What are you warming up? Oh, hot dogs. Oh, corn dogs. Oh, Mom. So what's on your mind? What's on your mind? What you're thinking about? Oh, I cooked nothing today. We was on the road. I had Popeyes. They had McDonald's. Tomorrow may be different. Yeah, I don't know. I just seen that. So y'all can see me now? We good? We good? Thumbs up? Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, cool. So long as we good. Of course, I can't see myself, so I'm just making sure you guys can see. Oh, but you know what? I used to be able to type at least 95 words per minute. I don't have it no more. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. I tried to do like some little typing test or whatever, and I think I was like at 50. But it's okay considering what I done been through. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's my goal. That is totally my goal. I think when it did, it ended up dropping some people. And I think it's slowly going to be coming in, coming back in. Yeah, with the connection. It dropped. Because I seen when you see they're coming back in, it says connecting. Or it said reconnecting. So we still on. That's why I was asking when you said buffering. I'm like, and then I seen it said trying to connect, reconnect. But anything good, the enemy always try to interfere. They'll come back through. Which I won't be here on that much longer anyway. And plus, I think I'm gonna need like to soak this little leg as well. Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. And then I got subscribers just to tap in and give me a little shout out to see what's going on, what the topic is. And I give them a little update. But it's cool. And then, people working, people, trying to get themselves together for tomorrow, for church, a lot of things. I would have been in church too, but somebody's working on the house tomorrow or later on. Oh, yeah, this has been a very good live. Yeah, I try to make it good. Talking about real world life situations, not making up stuff. I try my best to keep it real as much as I can. You get those little people come in, what they call the trolls. But besides that, I just want people to be able to go to a channel and be able to be themselves at the same time and interact with the content creator as well. Because you have some that just blah, 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 blah. They never really looking at the comments or communicating, you know, with the subscribers. And that's what I just try to do. the best that I can. And I thank you so much for all of your help. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. I'm sorry, everyone. People just still coming back in. Because my internet started lagging, so it had to reconnect. So we lost a few, but see those that's coming back in the room. I just want to give you all a shout out. I appreciate you coming to my channel, showing me so much love, much needed. We provide free therapy around here. So we appreciate you. Thank you. Definitely thank you. Anytime you have any subjects that you would like to talk about, it could be that day or another day for the future, just let me know at any given time and we will talk about it. We have no problem. We all are a big virtual happy family. And you just vibing with Karlisa, which is me. Is it? Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I know everybody like, what happened? I know that's what they was like. What's going on? And you know how things start getting good? And then it's like, boom, it's disrupted. Don't put your hand on that wall. Girl, you crazy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. It's always a pleasure for each and every last one of you to share special moments with me in your life and what I have going on in my life and what's going on outside of the world. Remember to chime in later on. Whatever this message may reach you, it may be on Sunday and it may not be. But if so, I will be back. And when I come back, I will have a schedule. But you'll know when I will be on, when I possibly be on, because things can occur, and when I will be off. So stay tuned and always be blessed. Thank you, Stevie, for everything. Have a good one to you and your family as well. Good night, bro.